happy Friday, everyone, or happy Fry-yay, if you will, as Raptor Lord says in chat. What's up, guys? How are you all? I hope you're well. Today we're going to play some more Avowed, as you can see, with the glorious new PC right down below, featuring the ROG Astral RTX 5080. Fixing my teleprompter real quick. If it decides it wants to work, that'd be great. Hello, teleprompter. Please work. I like it when you function. Okay, not gonna work. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, I just chugged some kombucha. That's like my new kick. I mean, I've always enjoyed it, but lately I've had a lot of it in the house. And it's like I'm trying to drink less coffee. So I'm like, what are other ways I can ingest caffeine? Kombucha. And it has vitamin B12 in it, apparently, which I think is like good for the brain. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Okay. Last time on Avowed Ball Z, we left off not too far off from where I am now. I played a little bit on the Ally off stream. Pretty solid performance, around 40 FPS, without any kind of frame gen. Pretty solid. So that was fun, but I did want to play on mouse keyboard today. A good laptop, I mean, the Martin, it really depends on what you're looking for. We have a huge variety of laptops, both in price point, but also in focus. So, for example, we have top of the line gaming laptops, but top of the line can mean different things for different people. And we talked a little bit about this on Pulse yesterday, but like, for you, portability may be way more important than raw power, right? One person may want the ultimate highest end performance laptop. One person might want really high performance, but they may want something that's a little bit sleeker, sexier, and lighter. So we have the whole...
Think nothing of it. Any law-abiding citizen would have done the same.
Huh. You were thinking of the new ROG Flow Z13. I mean, if you're looking for lightweight, the Flow Z13 is fundamentally a tablet, but it's a full Windows tablet, so it is a full laptop in that regard, and the keyboard is detachable. It's a really lightweight device, being only 13 inches, and the great part about the Flow Z13, the 2025 edition, is using that new Strix Halo APU, so it's a lot of it more efficient in terms of power consumption, and it's really just gonna be fun. I mean, I have one here, but it's an early marketing sample that I've only dabbled with a little bit, but because I'm a big fan of the Flow Z13 myself, especially because like it's just like it is the perfect device for travel. And when I do have to travel, when I do have to fly, I don't really like a lot of the airplanes have pretty mediocre, like tiny little screens, and I don't enjoy those screens. So I tend to like to bust my Flow Z13 out and watch content on that.
Best watch your step around here, Envoy.
A big guy. Thala?
So, the puny godkin wishes to speak with the grave.
Nice, congrats on your LAX pickup. It's really nice.
You and your countrymen are not welcome in this district. My district. Is that clear? Not being welcome here doesn't mean you aren't tolerated. We're not fools enough to attack you or your kin unprovoked. I would be lying if I said I wasn't just waiting for the opportunity to crush you into the ground.
What a jerk.
One little slip in my district, Imperial Lapdog, and it'll be the last you ever
Thanks,
made.
Green Fox. I forgot to start it, apparently.
Easier said than done, little god kid.
Little
The
god
streets
kid.
of Paradise are slick with blood. Now be gone. Thaw the tires of your yammering.
You're the one yammering. I've said like 2 words, bro. Oh, what a dork. Okay, another little thing on the menu today. I'm always dabbling with production stuff. That's what I do. That's my job, right? So we've been using this overlay for a year. I think this layout works pretty good because we want to showcase not only, you know, we've got my webcam, we've got the product cam, which obviously we're here to show off sweet hardware. So there's always going to be the product cam. And then we've got the elite codes and stuff. I made some little tweaks to it, just very subtle things to improve it from what it was before. But I wanted the community to actually vote on like what if we should use this one or a slightly different version. I'm curious, so I'm actually gonna create a poll. I'll make the poll a little bit. We'll swap back between the two, and we'll make a poll in a bit, and we'll go from there. So this is the old and maybe the continuing overlay, and this is a slightly different variation with slightly larger gameplay, but the gameplay is covered a little bit by cameras. But anyways, yeah, we'll let you guys, we'll go with this for a while. We'll swap back to the other one. We'll get some opinions.
Let's leave them alone. They
As to
look
what
worried.
you guys think is the best.
This
Oh.
is the Sparrowhawks district. State your business. We're an association. One that remembers what Paradise used to be. People do one for us, and we keep Adir off their necks. That a good enough answer? Things can happen to people who get too curious. Go on, but remember, Thal's got his eye on you. I wouldn't get on an ogre's bad side.
That guy's an ogre. Confirmed.
Stay out of trouble.
How goes it, Exixor?
Surprised they'll let us walk out of here.
Yes, it's not an enemy. I was like, I'm gonna kill this thing. It's just a cow. Living its best life. Is the timer broke in the new position? Oh yeah, good call. Yeah, I just need to relocate it. Yoop. I forgot to drag it down. It was telling me to upgrade. Kai wanted to talk. Okay, upgraded that a little bit. We really need to go back to town. Actually, I was just gonna head out, but I was like, wait a second. We had just made our way into town, and we absolutely need to sell some of this stuff. But we'll talk to Kai while we're at camp.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead? I saw you take an arrow to the gut and collapse. Your skin went cold and you stopped.
I don't have a date on the
It
Nuck
happened fast.
PC.
By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing.
You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back.
Yeah, Ritz,
What
we're
did you
gonna
see
kind of flip back and
while
forth
you
today, and then we're gonna have a vote.
What do you remember?
Probably like right after the first giveaway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
That's really weird. MMHRB. I will mention it to them again.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it? Agreed. Bareth guides souls through the beyond. They aren't trying to escape it. I hope. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them? That's wise. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left on shore. That's quite a feat. There's still time. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back. Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead? Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
I really like the writing and the voice acting.
We should be safe enough. But I'll take watch. Just in case.
Nah, we done. We done. Going back to town, gonna sell our stuff. Oh.
Wood echoes, strangled suffering. We knew this creature. The Adra hums beneath the moon. The bear, the rot in the heart. Did its beauty sing to you? Wilt, then grow again. What gleams cannot be a monster? We wish you had not killed it. Violets and the stars. We wish for both. Earth into rebirth. Growth into life again. Beauty without end. Must all we love turn to ash? Can we not save it? Mercy like a knife. It hunts all of us. God, mortal, beauty. Sleep now. We ponder.
1440p. You know it. This way back to town. Imagine if people did this in real life. They just ran around jumping. It'd be very tiring. Alright, I desperately need to just find a vendor and sell stuff since I haven't done any of that. Vendoring, inventory management.
construction. They'd get it here.
Quest, an old untimely end, find the Watcher. And then we got a quest available, and merchant. And then report to the ambassador. There's a marker like right here.
Envoy.
Yeah, the marker went away. You went on, boy. Okay, very good. It's back. Huh. Can I talk to him again?
You're free to pass through the envoy.
Okay.
You there? Are you just going to stand there and walk?
I don't know if the Strixhaler would really work out with an ally. I'm not sure. I'm not
You
an
there.
engineer.
You look like you know your way around. Hello. I heard what happened. I see why you'd want to protect yourself.
Okay, I still have a lot of weight on me. So I'm wearing a common breastplate. Let's actually just kind of leave for a sec. Go to my character. We're gonna put on. Let's see, like what? Let's look at the stats. 18% damage reduction. Then I lose 30 stamina, 35 stamina, and 30 max essence, which is a lot. The robe. And then a Darren armor. So this is worse. I'm gonna wear the robe for now, and I'm just gonna sell everything else because again, I'm kind of going for a mage style, and it seems like it's just gonna make the most sense in that. Again, the heavier stuff I'm gonna get rid of. That is most of the weight gone. The armor was actually by far the majority of the weight of what I was holding. Oops. Bunch of
Oh, you are a special one, you are.
Yeah, I
I
am.
thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
You forgot to accept a new message from the RNG Discord account during Wednesday rollout, but accepted it and replied yesterday. Was it? I mean, there's no time limit. I just don't check that account like all the time. Was it? What was it pertaining to? Because usually I just send the code. Were you responding to like your region or something? I'll get to you next week if that's the case. But no, I don't look at the account that often. I have to log out of my main account to even go into that account, and I just don't frequently check it. Yeah. I'll get you. I'll get you as soon as I can. But
No, of course I'm not drunk. I am an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it. I would say welcome to the living lands, but things have gotten even stranger lately. Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and dreamer, at your service. My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas. Oh, just a bit of luminous adra. Rather valuable, but nothing against the law. You may have noticed, or perhaps not, since no doubt you've been busy, that wildlife here has gone a bit wrong. No one knows how best to describe it, but we can all see
I'm loving this game so far.
something is distorting the life around here, and I hoped to stop it. As you no doubt know, luminous Adra is a more powerful form of the Adra we see out there from time to time. Very, very rare. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath. Oh, it's very hard to find. It comes only from the Deadfire Archipelago, and when refined,
I know this.
can have wondrous effects.
Is he gonna make me some Adra pizza?
Enhanced strength and stamina, slower aging too. I've even heard it has a pleasant minty flavor when mixed correctly. My friends must have lied, or they got the Adra and lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it. Best of luck with that. I saw them briefly not too long ago, looking shifty and desperate. They were running around the paradise, talking to other scholars in the area. Ganeth and Remio, I believe. And an older lady. Don't recall her name. I'd be very grateful. I know it looks like I'm crying, but it's from the acrid fumes I inhaled earlier. Any luminous Adra will do, he said, as if the stuff were falling from the sky.
Alrighty.
Envoy, is it really you? I can't believe you're alive. When they dragged you to Liviana's clinic, I assumed the worst. How do you feel? Your fealty to our homeland conquers death itself. What an inspiration. But we'll return to the topic of your untimely demise shortly. Our first order of business is your purpose here in the Living Lands. You said you had a missive for me from the Emperor? Very good. I'm eager to see what our Emperor intends. Now, His Majesty names you a loyal servant of the Adiran Empire, and an extension of the throne's authority. Thank goodness. At least someone understands the gravity of our situation. And I can't think of anyone more suited for the job. You've seen how wild the Living Lands has become, both in nature and in politics. Sometimes I think the island has a mind of its own. No sooner had you arrived than you found yourself at the center of our troubles. Well, not to mention your abrupt and untimely death. This embassy has no shortage of political foes, but the dream scourge is what keeps me up at night. You've seen firsthand what it can do in nature. We can't let it reach the cities. Inquisitor Ludwig thinks the plague is a distraction. She's more concerned about these local rebels fighting against the Empire.
What's up, Philinux?
Your instincts do you credit. They were paradisans once, law-abiding laborers. Now, they're fugitives and oath-breakers hiding amongst the populace. They've sabotaged our work, killed our soldiers, and the final straw, attacked you out in the open. Indeed, the killer sent a message, but this is our chance to send one in return. I won't lie to you, Envoy. Our position is tenuous. If we can't even defend ourselves, how are we to defend the living lands? But defend it we must, for the sake of everyone who calls this island home. Inquisitor Ludwig demands that someone hang for the attempt on your life. These Paradisan rebels must face justice. True, but you can't investigate the Dream Scourge if you're dead.
Not many get a chance to solve their own murder, you know. I know someone who could help. A dwarven tracker named Marius. Kith or beast, there's little he can't find. He's staying at the Grinning Ballarrock, not far from Liviana's infirmary. We just take the main road east to the market, then head down the stairs and cross the canal. Rough part of town, even by the standards of Paradise. Marius is from the Tusks, about the harshest and remotest place the gods ever created, even by the standards of the living lands.
Trickery, lies. The gods did not build this place.
Let's just say no one survives out there without picking up a few skills, the kind we'll need if we're going to find hidden assassins. Especially if they're from the streets of Paradise.
I suggest you recruit as many allies as you can, but choose carefully. They, like you, will represent the Empire. But before we can send you off to parts unknown, we need assurances from the local healer that you're fully recovered. After all, you survived a brush with death. The health of your body is one thing. The health of your soul is another. An unusual course of treatment, but who am I to argue? Remember, the assassin is out there. You have the element of surprise. I suggest you use it. Oh, I wish I could see the killer's face when they realize the hunter has become the hunted. We'll talk more of the Dream Scourge when you return. Until then, Envoy.
How about we start with Marius at the Grinning Ballarrock? Besides, I could use a drink after all this.
All right, we gotta find the Watcher. We gotta find Marius. He said east.
Wish that soul bones would hurry up. I gotta get back to it.
Godlike.
Down the stairs, into the underbelly. Nice place. Loot. I guess this isn't it. I feel like I'm close. Really close. It might be like below me. This has got to be the correct way to get in, right? Move it now. You know you can't be seen with it. If the chest is still here, next check-in. Alright, so this is the hall, theoretically. Huh. Enchanting material. Cool. Alright. I do enjoy finding secrets in any context. Oop. How do I smash this down? I don't think I can. Wait a sec. I go. Somebody's coming to check it out. Somebody's like, hey, who's throwing grenades in town?
So, you... Ha! The mighty Marius, deep in his cups.
This is
ready to
Avowed.
take on the deadliest prey, providing they're asleep at the time.
Right. Take another sip of my cool. Rude not to finish a drink someone bought for you.
No wonder you're hiding behind a mug. You're too worried about being polite to survive out there.
The dwarf there is Marius. Best tracker I know.
I heard you're from Solace Keep. How great a survivor could you be, hiding behind stone walls all your life?
You don't know anything about me, you Adira Nimdut. So maybe go back and take another blessed day sip.
But here you are. Tell me, how does one get kicked out of a place that never lets anyone leave?
Tuktetragu sakasaptjitule. You wanna talk so much, I'll cut you a second mouth across your throat.
Marius can handle himself. Of course, if you're bored, we could always start something anyway. I'm with you. Ready to crack some heads.
You stay out of it, Envoy. This isn't your problem. Nothing's over until I say it is. Come on, Maili. Let's show these people why you don't pick fights in the Ballarok.
That guy's dead. That guy's dead. Just murdering people left and you know what? You can just yeah, there you go. There you go. More?
Come on, Amaku.
He just murdered so many people.
That was fun.
I mean, we told him to go away, and we tried to be diplomatic, right? We tried. You gonna drink that? What do you guys think of that?
That was a fight.
It's a little zappy.
Well, that was something. Haven't been to a bar fight in a while. Never really saw the point.
Marius, this is the infamous Adira.
Oh my
envoy.
god. I was gonna say, I'm getting Garrus vibes from this character
Well,
in
Any
general.
friend of Kai's is definitely
That
a
checks out.
person. You know your poisons. It was a test. That guy's such a nim dude, he thought he was doomed. And he actually believed I could pay the bartender to poison someone's drink. Gods, the taverns in Adir must be rough. Smart. The effects are more widely known. Let their imagination run wild on them. Noted. If I'm not mistaken, you're looking for someone to help find the people who killed you. I need to see the scene of the crime, over by the town gates. I promise there's something left there we can use to track them. Bloodstains, footprints, darts left behind. If we find anything at all, we can find your assassins. We'll figure this out, Amakul. Don't you worry.
Hell yeah. Got a new homie on the squad. New homie on the squad. Gotta spend some points. I don't, this is 34. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, cost 34 gold to reset them. Got it, got it, got it.
One moment.
Cool. All right, we're going to the scene of the crime where I died. That was a small little chest. Got some loot. Nope.
Could I speak with you?
Nope. Limited willingness to do side quests.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Bet you do. I just got shot.
Right here. This is where the envoy fell.
If it were me, I'd take the shot from up there above the embassy. Let's see if we can get up there.
Parkour!
An interesting day so far.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods. Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry.
Smells familiar, but I can't place it. Whatever it is, it's not used for game hunting or keeping beasts out of your garden. The Apothecary might know more. That's where I'd look.
Seems like a good place to start.
Go back to the market and up the stairs to the east. You'll see a large building with a big window on top.
The Mermaid's Den. Nice place. We should say hello to Juliana while we're there.
The Apothecary is in the back alley. Any luck? We could track down who made this poison. Find your killers.
Ooh. Shiny new gloves. Big window up top. That looks right to me.
Walk in. Give her the letter and go. You can do this.
Must not be hiring.
Actually curious what this vendor is gonna sell. Gwyneth.
Good. You made it back.
I sold stuff, but I didn't actually shop. Wow, these prices are pretty rough, eh? I was hoping for like a better wand, but I guess this is a smithy, so it makes sense that they don't have anything. I mean, that's a better gun for 36 hundo. My total money is what? 2,000, 2,100, almost. A little bit short on the funds there. Can I just go through this? Nope. In the right area. That guy's a jerk.
Let us in, sweetheart.
I told you.
Here, sparkles.
Not for us, you're not.
What's the man gotta do to get his needs met around here?
Huh. You think we'll roll
Wow,
over
those
after
boards
you
were.
steal from us?
That's exactly what I think.
Fine. Take it up with Juliana.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
There. That's the apothecary.
Huh. Aren't you the outlander who died in the streets? How are you? Gah, it doesn't matter.
You've got to help. He's gonna hurt me again.
Everyone take a deep breath. No one is hurting anyone else today.
I don't know about that.
Right?
You seem to like beating up on little guys. Want to take a run at me?
Listen to me, dead woman. What happens here does not concern you. Walk away. Stand still, Outlander. This is gonna hurt.
Wreck nerds. Oh, big guy came? Think so?
Just when I thought this would be too.
That's my boy. That hurts. Oh boy. I gotta remember that I can pause and do stuff like this.
Work up, envoy.
That hurts. No stab. Ah. Oh no! Holy crap. We got the big guy. Oh no. I mean, it's only Harry Potter if you want to play the mage style. There's guns, there's swords, there's axes, there's hammers, there's many different weapon types, but I chose to play wizardry. And all right, I gotta check something before we go. I'm still kind of getting a feel for some of the things in this game. Okay, I can dodge left, right, and back. I think there's a few times I'm like, I meant to dodge, but my stamina bar must have been depleted. It's hard for me to pay attention to that. Is there any way for me to craft things just on the go? I don't think so. I don't see any crafting. Like, I was like, can I make potions? So I would need to buy potions because I only had the one health pot, which was like not enough. I mean, but I can use the food. I can use the food buffs to heal. So thanks for the chicken there, buddy.
No. It's kind of nice when the city was still locked
I mean, I'm going to take the same course of action. I'm going to fight them again. It's like fighting the entire like squad, but I'm like, I'm not really interested in letting them be jerks to me. I'm interested in killing them. Ooh, apparently I can. Apparently I can slide. Okay.
That's the apothecary.
All you have is no.
Everyone take a deep breath. Right?
You should...
Stand.
Watch
That hurts. I feel like there was someone else attacking, but I guess not.
Can't believe they're dead. It's over.
We did it.
That's over.
Ogre blood. Hell yeah. That guy thought he was tough shit. All right. So actually that fight ended up being way easier than previous fights because I ran out that way and we aggroed like more of his cronies, which is interesting. It's not something I had anticipated. I thought they were just ads that were spawning, but there were far more enemies in the last attempt because we pathed out of this area and those people are loyal to him. So therefore they were like, yo, I'm gonna mess you up.
Envoy, thank you for dealing with those miscreants. There's a plague on these streets, and they are a symptom.
A gang of bullies.
I think it does
shaking
do
down
more damage
honest
for
folk?
headshots.
Seems more like the cause to me.
It's no more dangerous here than anywhere else.
It's like
It's just that
higher
monsters
chance of
here
crit.
have knives instead of fangs.
You even killed Thala, the biggest, baddest of them all. The Sparrowhawks are gonna come after you. Sorry. Didn't mean to cause you any trouble. You didn't have to come to my defense. No one sticks their neck out for
Can I just go
anyone who
kill all the
starts.
Sparrowhawks like right now and just get it over with?
Poison? Let me take a look. Wait, I recognize that from my wares. It's oil distilled from Saint Ettore, a berry native to the Living Lands. Hey, look, the Living Lands is a dangerous place. All right, take a nap in the forest and you'll wake up dead more often than not.
Not if you know better than to take a nap in the blessed A forest.
Walking through the streets of Paradise is supposed to be a safer proposition. Yet, our friend took an arrow that was coated in this stuff.
And before you ask, I can't tell you who bought the poison. If word got around that I was ratting my clients out to the adherents, it'd be the end of me. Damn, I was afraid of that. If you made an enemy of the locals, this won't be the last attempt in your life. The truth is, I never saw the customer's face. They wore a hood. A monk's cowl, I believe. But I can tell you that Saint Ettore is used in religious rituals. Prophets and seers will do anything to leave their bodies. Well, at least that's some encouragement.
If you want mystic types, you want to go visit the Temple of Andra. Probably the only reason you'd want to go there.
On the other hand, Clavager Amond was cozy with plenty of mystics and oddballs. We could check out his estate for clues.
Go past the Hightown Gate to the north, then follow the road eastward until you reach the statue of Andra. I hope that I've been able to assist you in some small way. Good luck in your investigation, Envoy. What'll it be today?
If
All right. I'm gonna buy the stuff that I know is gonna be immediately useful to me. Health and essence potions and well, lockpicks is what he had in stock, so I made those purchases. Oh! I was curious if this would happen. Got to turn off auto aim. I was playing a controller a bit, but I do not enjoy it. Like, it's obviously useful in its own right, but I don't enjoy it. Unless I'm using a controller. Aim assist off. And I feel like I wanted to change crouch to press and hold for now. I don't know. I don't know what I want, to be honest with you. No, I probably want that to toggle. I'm stupid. Whoa. If I gotta clean up this whole district, I will.
I got it. Coming from your right. Who's ready for more?
Boys back up. I
Back
mean,
for more, envoy?
this is how I play this kind of game, apparently. I kill everyone that opposes me. Is anyone surprised?
Seems like you want to keep stuff like
We're gonna
that
do the
in
giveaway in a
warehouse.
sec. Alrighty. We all know what's on my mind right now. The only logical thing to be on my mind. Pizza. Pandorian called it. Pandorian called it. Gotta think about pizza. Type exclamation mark pizza in chat. For your chance at that $20 wallet voucher to GamesPlanet.com. 25 seconds left to enter for our Friday giveaway. Started the 21st. We're like 8 days away from March. Isn't that wild? It was just New Year's Eve, like yesterday. All right. Entries are officially closed. Drawing a winner. Victor Reznov on Twitch. Victor Reznov on Twitch. Please provide your Discord ID to claim the $20 wallet voucher to gamesplanet.com. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make polls. I'm actually just going to make a straw poll because it's easier. No, it's way more engaging if I do it on the individual platforms. All right, we're going to make polls for basically if we're going to use, we got your ID with a cat avatar. I mean, okay. I'm even going to put a note with a cat avatar just because. All right, so giveaway rules, we'll hide those. Basically, this has been our overlay for a long time. We're considering this as a different option. Curious about your guys' thoughts and opinions. So we're going to throw some polls in chat. Okay, I'm going to make one. We're just going to do like a 1 minute poll. New overlay or old? Original overlay. New overlay. 1 minute. You know what? We'll make it 2 minutes. Let's spice it up. All right, the poll's there on Twitch. And then I don't even know how to make polls on YouTube. There's probably a way. Start a poll. All right, so this is the new overlay that we're looking at right now. This is the old overlay. Let us know what you guys prefer. Again, this is kind of the original overlay, the old one. It's a little bit more centered in terms of the graphics and stuff. I mean, there isn't a huge difference, but there is a difference. So like this, the gameplay is not obstructed at all. This, the gameplay is about 10% larger. So there's about 10% gameplay. There's less negative space, but the cameras do kind of come over the screen a little bit in this one. Those are the main differences. But, you know, it's just a thing. I made these, and see, I'm not liking the cameras overlapping the game screen, says the Supinator. This is something. This is why this is a conversation, right? Some people absolutely hate that. Some people want the maximum amount of gameplay on the screen, which when you make it a little bit larger, but then you have the overlap, maybe that's distracting, maybe it's disruptive. This one maybe feels more balanced. This one, I don't know. It really depends on the. That's why we're doing a vote. That's why we're doing a vote. Holy crap. The vote was really close on Twitch. 52 to 48%. So this is, and then it's gonna end the poll on YouTube. It was literally tied on YouTube, 50-50. So this doesn't help me at all. This was like insanely split. No, the old won by 2 votes. By 2 votes. Do it again. I mean, I guess we can pull it again at the end of the stream. We can like show, but yeah, we'll pull it again. But I'm probably just gonna pull it on Twitch. Like there was only a few votes on YouTube, but there's way more viewers on Twitch with gaming streams, as always. Anyways, set it to 5 minutes. Yeah. Okay. Oh God. He's got a lot of HP. Well, I thought I was gonna kill all of them, didn't I? Yeah, it does cut off a tiny bit of information on the left, which is probably already irritating some people. Let me get the timer going. I gotta say, though, I'm exceptionally amused by how even that poll was. Because like I said, I really do think that some people just having a little bit larger gameplay, a little bit less negative space will enjoy it. That being said, on this version, I originally had this section that's kind of like empty up here. And we now have the follower feed there. And it makes it feel a lot better having that there, in my opinion. Well, we care about your guys' opinions too. So that's why we're doing the polls.
Come to claim him, I suppose I should.
Well, I can't say I've met one like you before, but I'm sure you hear that all the time.
Bottom left doesn't have enough room for that cooling. It would, I don't know. I don't know. There's a lot less negative space, so there's a lot less room for that since the gameplay feed is bigger in general. I don't know. I don't want to talk to her. Wait. Is she the one that's supposed to give me help here?
Couldn't... Oh, heavens no. I would never treat with such folk. But I know who would. Look for Remio up in the Pearl District, and who knows where Adelgund wandered off to now.
Doing.
I need to find a wand merchant. Apothecary shop, we already did that. Precious light, that's up in the district of the where we just killed everyone. I don't know if they're all just gonna like respawn. They probably will, so that means we're gonna have to fight again because we basically made enemies of everyone in that entire district. We were just here, so I don't know what the respawn timer is gonna be like. We just killed like literally everyone right here and literally everyone up here. Seems good at the moment. The quest is telling me to go up to talk to someone in this.
If you'd like to be useful, I could use another drink.
Ha! What a dork.
How
Who
can
do you
one
think I am?
Concentrate with you running all about the place. Who can tell? You've been speaking with Gunith, I assume? Huh? She's the one so quick to flirt with dangerous strangers. Go bother Edelgund. Huh? She's probably by the western gate looking for someone willing to talk to her. You'd like to be useful. I could use another.
Oh, shush. I'm not getting you a drink, buddy. We have more goobers attack me over here. We're going up to find the Watcher. Messi or Ronaldo? I mean, Messi. All right. I don't watch soccer though, or football. Sorry. I enjoy it. I enjoy the sport, but I don't watch any sports. If I had to pick one sport to watch, it would probably be hockey. I do not watch any sports. I enjoy soccer. If I'm at a pub, I will watch soccer or football. I do not enjoy American football. I do not enjoy baseball. I find them to be incredibly hard to watch. The two American sports, right? I find them to be incredibly hard to watch.
Whatever's
They're just so slow and boring to me.
grown over that Audra.
And it's funny because I played American football like 15 years almost.
So far from the city.
But gaming is a sport. I do enjoy esports very much. Have a good night, Amatrov.
There is closed. I suggest you turn around.
Oh, that's cool. A bunch of my friends are big sports fans, and we have like a group chat. And every once in a while, I'll chime in just to try to be part of the conversation because they'll be talking about their favorite team. So I'm trying to remember the name of the team. I chose my favorite football team. It's all arbitrary, right? What is it? They're English. They had a cool name. It's not Armada, but it's not Arsenal. Arsenal. Yeah. That's it. That's my team. My arbitrary team that I chose for no reason. These guys are apparently spooky. Not only in the fact that they're ghosts, but in the fact that they have 3 skulls over their head, which means they're a little high level, and I shouldn't be fighting them. So why am I fighting them? Alright, let's not fight those things.
That was fun.
Yeah. We were at a pub, and I just started rooting for Arsenal, and that's forever my team. I'll buy a jersey one of these days. Because why not? It's fun to feel like you're part of a community. Dude, what? That's huge. I love world building like that. Like, there's probably side lore talking about this creature, this shipwrecked boats in here. I imagine trying to bring it. I mean, the boats just got pushed in from waves. There's this giant bridge that we were just looking at that they wouldn't let me cross, but eventually we may get across there. My favorite thing about gaming is being able to explore new worlds, and this is a good one. A+. Top marks. Okay, we're basically going across this river and making our way to this shrine, or whatever it was, statue, shrine, one or the other. This game is called Avowed. New game by Obsidian, just released on Xbox Game Pass, Steam, console, the whole 9 yards. Actually, I think it's on Battle.net too. Gotta get used to Microsoft owning Blizzard Activision. That's a whole new world. That means Battle.net becomes a home for these things. In fact, I'm playing it on Game Pass, but if I was to purchase it, I would probably purchase it on Battle.net because I'm weird like that. Okay, we just got some loot. I should eat some food because I'm pretty low. We're gonna munch on that. Look at that. Avowed leaves people wowed. I mean, dude, this game is... Again, we're going to call it digestible Skyrim because that's what it is. And another thing that's interesting, though, is, you know, a lot of these games identify as RPGs. This doesn't. This identifies as an action game, but it has RPG elements. And I think that's one of the things that stands out to me because I'm very critical on gameplay. If I don't find the gameplay, like the combat, to be enjoyable, if I don't think the UI is good, if I struggle getting through the menus, I can't play a game. And this game does all of those things well, right? And a lot of games fail in some of those categories.
Careful.
And
There's nothing more dangerous out here than taking a moment to relax.
a lot of games rely on like mods and stuff to fix those problems and just... Wow, can't slow it down at all with ice because it's a spirit.
Everyone okay?
Spooky ghosts. It also wasn't developed to be a live service game. I think that's a really big point. A lot of these games that are made as live service games, I don't know. It's a trend that it does feel like a dark spot in gaming right now. That being said, and I'm like, I don't know if I have the game name correct. One of the games I'm really hopeful for right now is presumably a live service game. We don't know for sure. It's a game that Rare is making, and the last game Rare made was Sea of Thieves, which of course is a live service game. I think it's called Everwilds. Dude, my hopes are high for that. That was a lot of dudes.
Zarps. They may be small, but they'll overwhelm you if you're not careful.
Yeah, seriously. Again, we're kind of bouncing between these scenes because we're going to do another vote on the different overlays. So Phil Spencer actually talked about Everwild like 3 days ago, maybe. He basically just said the game's coming out great and it's on track. So he basically like confirmed like they're happy with the progress that they're seeing. And you know, they'll show it when they're ready to show it, but I'm liking this gun mage style that I'm playing. I assume it would come to Steam, but I mean, who knows? I don't think they're that close to being ready on that. I'm like, my favorite game of the last 10 years is Valheim. And Valheim just does a lot of things really well. Valheim's a game that I've played over 1,000 hours of, and I will probably put in at least another 500 hours into that game, if not more. I just always go back to Valheim. It does certain things super well. The way it's crafted, the way it's balanced, and it just everything. Every resource is meaningful. There's a lot of things that is right. There's a lot of games like Valheim. I've been playing Return to Mordia recently. I've played Enshrouded. There's a lot of games like it. I just don't think any of them just are crafted as intelligently. I think the game design of Valheim is peak, but I do think that Valheim has a lot of shortcomings too. And it's just the sense that it's an indie game with only 8 people made the game, right? The shortcomings are mostly like probably budget related. What I'm saying is I'm waiting for a AAA studio to replicate that. I'm waiting for somebody to do it perfectly. And I don't know if Everwild's going to be that. I don't know if Light No Fire is going to be that game. Those are two of the games I'm most excited for right now. But
no offense,
we'll see. Co-op survival with friends, crafting like survival is something I just really enjoy.
Well, maybe you should try to cover your trail more often. An Adyrn official who's new in town turns a lot of heads, especially when they're traveling with a Nim dude like Kai.
I get it. For me, Myers, that's the type of game that I play with my wife the most. And it's just something like, baby goes to bed. We got a couple hours to sit down and play a game. Let's go explore this world together. It's something we really enjoy.
How long were you in Paradise before you got killed? Not long, if I recall. I'm here to find your assassins. Maybe help you avoid being killed again in the future. My guess is you'll need a guide once you leave Paradise, too. They say I'm the best there is. Right. This ought to be interesting.
Yeah, Monster Hunter in 6 days.
Anyway, enough chat. I'm sure you have things to do.
Definitely a different genre, Monster Hunter. It's more of like an action, monster hunting game.
Never met that Orlin girl before in my life.
What Orlin girl?
You remember. The one in the camp. Camp in Shadow Peaks.
Upgrade our book, upgrade our armor. I don't think I can upgrade the bow. I'm missing branches.
Thing on her head.
Enchanting station. I don't think there's anything here that I can do.
Oh, yeah. Nice eyes, chipped tooth. Thinking about her again, huh?
You thought we had a past or something. I never seen her.
In a week, yeah, dude. 6 days from now.
Lots of
6
whispers.
days.
We feel them rumble beneath the surface.
Kids are 5 and 9. Maybe they'll get their life back soon. Don't say that to me. My daughter's only 6 months old. I don't want to.
Understand.
Actually, she's almost 7 months old. Time flies.
They come on foreign ships.
She's just starting to get fun.
Exiles grafted from other trees. The salt clings to their hair. The scent of distant shores to their skin. A flag planted on a hill. Why? Pile the walls.
Earthquake in
A
Canada?
fortress
What?
Against the years.
Why'd you capitalize Quake?
The ground
Like
stirs.
QuakeCon?
New roots seek to grow taller than the old. They bring banners, arrows, swords. What do they seek from us? An aching fault line. The tremor before the split. Wolves fighting for territory. Is the instinct to conquer innate?
4.7. That's not that big, is it? I don't know the scaling of earthquakes. Looks like West Coast, Vancouver area.
The tiger builds his den beside the lions. Anxious peace. Wait. We have forgotten something. A memory we misplaced. We reach for it. It calls to us. A past. Theirs. Ours. The layers of the land. It whispers in the eastern wilds. This is all we know. We learn much. Sleep now. Dream of warm tides and purple leaves.
Okay. All right, we're close to where we need to go. We're going in here.
There's almost always something worth finding in ruins like these. If that's what you.
How do I change my hotbar? Journal map, wizard, ranger. I mean, these are my spells. Character abilities. Hmm. One to 6 bind ability. Okay. So that'll work for now. I'm not going to mess with it too much, but I definitely have some redundancy in there.
first rule of godless ruins: don't touch anything.
Don't touch anything, aka loot everything. Ooh, what's that? Touch it.
We have been here before. Does the new earth settle beneath your feet? They flee the roar of thunder. It shakes the birds out of the trees. Even now, they smell fear. Now our memory is a wound reopened. For generations, the Akita wandered the land, seeds in the wind. A storm had tossed them to our shores. They were branches without roots. Then you, Kishimal, were born with our face. Our flowers bloomed in your hair. Your people saw a sign of greatness. You were chosen, deserving. They would demand that you earn it. The elders trained you not as a child, but as a paragon. They expected everything. They forgave nothing. The responsibility was like a stone. Help us remember, Kishimal. How did you bear the weight? You faced your work with dignity. You had no other choice. While you feared failure, they rewarded you for your diligence. When you came of age, turmoil stirred. Lightning split the bark. Some tired of their exile. They wanted to return to their ancestral lands. It was toil enough together. Divided, you would surely fail. A bud opened. A comet streaked across the sky. You had a vision. You dreamed of a city where the sea swept into the wood. A place to flourish, to gather. More than a settlement. A home. What did you envision in your fitful sleep, Kishimal? The Akita could not remain isolated if they were to thrive. They needed to open their arms to each other, and to outsiders as well. So the carpenters and masons set out, but we resisted them. What was a wall to a trailing vine? An arch to a mighty oak? The Akita's fate hung by spider silk. You knew you must adapt. Months became years, and the people stood in awe of what they built.
Everyone's weird, Myers.
The land
That's
of
the
their
secret.
ancestors. Its spires challenged the clouds.
But also, ketchup potato chips
How
are
did you
awesome.
feel
So,
as
thank you for that.
gazed upon your masterwork? Your greatest trial awaited you. The people reasoned that the one who had built the city should lead it. A chorus of their voices joined in one. Another wait. Some claimed that this was the destiny your birth
Poutine.
foretold. Tell us, Kishimal, how did you lead?
I haven't had poutine in a long time. That sounds amazing right now.
To have strength is to have judgment. We should like that to be our way. In time, others admired your impartiality. You were what they hoped for. A beacon on the cliffs. A guiding hand. So your reign passed, a year into an age. The seas rose and fell until one day. Nothing. Silence. We see ash. Devastation. A lifetime reduced to dust. We can remember no more, no matter how far we reach back. It is fruitless. A void. A tremor in the Andra. Perhaps it should not be known. Yet one shape shines through the canopy of our memory. A face amid the rubble. You, Kishimo. What became of you? A life of sacrifice, and only ruin to show for it. Your people searched. They grieved your absence. There was nothing to forgive. They found you on a summer morning. We saw them bring you home, and we learned. We twine together. We reach for the sky. We grow. We grow. We grow.
Godlike ability, remembers of Kishmal, increase your maximum health by 10%. That was
hey, envoy.
Pretty
back with us.
Intense.
Between the Dream Scourge has driven people to the city, means more bandits on the road.
All right.
One moment.
You know, I gotta say, I'm very amused. I'm gonna try something right now. I'm pretty sure I cast that ability by hitting 7. The hotbar only goes to 6. I just tried binding a different spell to 8, and it doesn't seem to be doing. Yeah, 7 is casting that spell. Interesting. I dabbled with third person. It doesn't feel as good to me because I play like mostly ranged. I think if I played like a melee style, I might prefer third. But as I tend to play these kind of games as like a ranged character, I do prefer it.
If anyone can get away with looting a temple.
Arcanist gloves, let's go. 10% parkour speed. I mean, I knew I'd get some magey stuff. I got more essence. That's great. Parkour speed, that's low key. The greatest thing of all.
Well met. Feel free to partake of Woodica's favor.
Bet that was part of something once.
breaking all the pots. Oop. Not what I wanted to do. Yeah, third person feels fine.
Beyonce!
Beyonce!
Just like the good old days.
I need to go that way. I'm going the wrong way now. I need to cross this bridge. Whatever will I do? What? Okay. This is not something I expected. Okay. I love this game officially. I did not expect those kind of interactions. Imagine not being a mage. Losers. Ooh, was it the same book? Of elements of greater elements. New book, who dis? Oh, I can't use any of the spells yet? Alright, eventually. I'm gonna do the full mix-up. We're not playing in third person a little bit. I'm gonna grab a controller. And I just gotta change some of the gameplay stuff. So I want that to be toggle. I want that to be toggle, and I want aim assist on. Apply changes.
Nice work.
Honestly, I like controller a lot more. Yeah, she says Beyonce. That's exactly what I hear. I mean, and then I got a ring. So if you like it, then you better put a ring on it. Oh. Wow, that's really good. 20% additional 20% health and essence regen from potions. Oh. If you Google Beyonce Pikachu, I want you to search for. Nope, I said Google, and my phone's like, hello? If you search Beyonce Pikachu, you're gonna find this stupid little Pikachu that's like doing this like little single ladies pose. It's an image that went viral. My friend drew it for my wife when she graduated. Photo that we have framed. We have the original framed in our house. It has gone viral multiple times on the internet. And my little brother was house sitting for us. He was cat sitting for us. And he tweeted it out. This was like years ago. This was like a decade ago almost. Tweeted it out. It went viral again when he tweeted it. So then he got it tattooed to himself. My little brother has Beyonce Pikachu on his arm next to a Keyblade from Kingdom Hearts. A silly world we live in. That's my Beyonce story.
Step closer.
Pretty much my only. I don't really listen to Beyonce's music.
If it is a watcher you seek, then a watcher you have found.
Hell yeah.
This is giving me the shakes. Right, maybe I'll stand outside.
Why have you come to me, godlike? Help. No. I can open your eyes, but you must
NFT
learn
gold
to
mine.
see.
Lol.
Let's have a look at you then. You who came to these shores on a royal errand. You who have died and returned. To open the door to your soul, we must first open a door to your mind. Now repeat after me. I stand on the shore between here and beyond. Very good. Spoken with conviction. I dip my toe into bottomless depths. The lake is a mirror. The mirror is a door. And the door stands open.
A door? A garden gate?
Impossible. Someone is here with us? How? Who are you? What are you? Show me what you are.
A hand knocks on a bark. Do we answer? How can they see?
What is this I hear? Old and forgotten. Echoes of echoes. An uninvited passenger?
Now she's hearing voices. Great. Is that gonna cost us extra or something?
Curious. Something clings to your soul, felt but unseen.
Voices.
Well,
Echoes.
sounds like you should get a Right-Carry Pro controller to work with this game. Yeah.
Shelter the sea from winter. Who reaches for our bars? Who speaks?
Enough. I have seen it, soul, and hereby close that which was open.
Oh god, I started hitting the other buttons. Open Steam Big Picture.
That was truly unexpected. I am pleased to report I made contact with your soul, and then with something I cannot name. First, the good news. Not only is your soul healthy, it is strong, powerful. Strange for one who so recently died. Death leaves a scar, but you are unmarked. Instead of passing through the beyond, your soul was nurtured, protected, caged.
Soft. The shell cushions the egg.
You only
Ominous.
lived because someone would not permit you to die. But I wonder, who? There are limits to my sight, envoy. It has been years since I met a godlike. Their souls have a sonorous quality, like the music of a bell. A godlike soul sings together with the god that has claimed them, made them their own. It gives them power. Your soul, it has no chime. In its place, a thorn jabs at your essence, working its way to the surface. I told you the good news. Now comes the bad, or the unusual. When you came into this life, a thorn pierced the fabric of your soul, and your soul grew around it, trapping and embracing the invader. A godlike's chime is a gift, a blessing. But a godlike's thorn? That may be a curse. We know that a god touched you at birth, but which one and why? They always signed their work, and none of them lay claim to you. Disturbing. Terrible. There are so few godlike remaining, and you are a stranger even among your own kind. Forward. Whatever you choose to believe in, be it fate, the gods, or your own nature, it will point you the way. I wish I could tell you that everything will work out in your favor, but the wheel turns by a merciless hand. One word of advice. When you find a pillar of Adra, commune with it. Adra has a strong link to the beyond. Adra holds the path between this life and the next, a conduit for souls all around Aora. Through Adra, a soul may find its way back to the wheel, to be born again. But the Adra here, in the living lands, is different, insular. It connects only to itself, twisting vines, essence warping into essence. A lost soul, perhaps, wandering and in search of some connection from afar. When you find Adra, commune with it. Take heed of its lesson. Adra may pave your road to the truth, or it may lead to a dead end. But the journey will teach you. That I promise. Before we close, have you any final questions? As you understand the word, yes. You fell into death, and a guiding hand lifted you back onto your feet.
That guiding hand, whatever it is, must be what brought you back to life at Liviana's.
Your soul is healthy, but it is also a mystery beyond my sight. For us both, I assure you.
Glad someone got something out of this.
Safe travels, godlike, and thank you for the glimpse at your wonderful soul. I will pray that your next turning of the wheel is uneventful. Until then, you are bound to live a rich and complicated life.
Did you get any of
Interesting.
that? That just sounded like a hot breeze to me.
This kind of thing makes my skin prickle. Let's get out of here.
Skin prickle. Brackenhorn. Well, what did we learn? We learned that we can
Worth it.
Oh. Is it not gonna last long enough?
We're set rock!
Ah! Okay, I gotta do it closer to the...
We're set rock!
That's fun. Missing coin. Okay. How do I loot it? It's saying missing coin. This is one of those moments where it's like, alright, maybe if I go to first person I can find it. I do like the breath bar. Top, very clear. I don't know. I don't know why it's saying coin, missing coin. I gotta say, you're missing the coin throwing. I see. I am really liking third person with a controller, first person with mouse keyboard. I think that's the play. They're both very good. I wouldn't mix and match on that. I think if you want to play first, you play mouse keyboard. You want to play like on the Ally, I would play third person with a controller. Overall, I mean, let's face it, I prefer PC gaming, so I'm gonna lean this way. Again, we're just kind of bouncing between this new overlay and the original overlay, the old overlay, because we're gonna do a poll on it in a few minutes. Oh wait, no, it's time now. We're gonna do a poll on it now, after a giveaway. Wild. Okay. Lasagna. I'm making a nice fat lasagna tomorrow, and I can't wait. This is for a $20 wallet voucher to gamesplanet.com. You have 21 seconds left to enter. Exclamation mark lasagna. 10 seconds left to enter. Where's the Garfield emotes at? I am making it, yes. I made a nice sauce already. Made the sauce yesterday? Day before? Day before. Anyways. We have a YouTube winner, L. Chang. L. Chang, please provide your Discord ID in chat to claim the $20 wallet voucher. While you get me that info, I'm going to go ahead and set up these polls again. We're going to do the poll one more time. Elching, please provide your Discord ID to claim your giveaway. I see you've said hi, but as the rules on the screen say, you gotta have your Discord ID ready to claim the giveaway. All right, we are gonna, while we wait, we are gonna go ahead and start these polls, and I'm gonna we'll put it on a 5-minute vote. So the poll is, which do you prefer, the old overlay or the new? You're currently looking at the new, and this is the old overlay. So let us know which you prefer. Vote for the old or the new. They're very similar. We talked about this a little bit an hour ago. The main differences is this is a little bit more centered with no overlap over the screen. Or the gameplay, and then the gameplay is slightly larger, a little off center as a result, but the cameras do cover, a section of the screen. So let us know which you prefer by voting on Twitch and YouTube. YouTube poll just started, so that should be up, and it looks like, all right. El Chang, thank you for providing your Discord ID. I'm going to go ahead and put that in our document. We send the prizes out 1 week from the giveaways, roughly. So next Wednesday, we will send you a whisper on Discord. The other thing is, as the rules state, you need to join our Discord server. So !Discord in chat, or rog.gg/join Discord. As you need to be in the official ROG Discord server. Otherwise, we can't find you to message you. So make sure you're in our Discord server. Okay, cool. That's that giveaway done. We're going to put a new timer on the screen. And we're going to let this poll cook. It's already a couple minutes in. Alrighty. But again, new or old, cast your vote as to which overlay you prefer. And we'll let that cook again. This is the new, this is the old. The chicken is too powerful for me. Cool. Well, congrats on your voucher win, El Chang. That's why we're doing the votes here, Steve. Cast your vote. And then after this vote, we'll have our winner, and I will then share my thoughts as the designer of both scenes. Alrighty, so we finished that. We talked to the Watcher. We gotta head back to town. We're gonna kind of go a different way than the way we came. The camera would be too small. But we'll talk about that in a minute. It would really just be too small. I mean, it is actually shrunk. Like, if we look at the side by side, it is shrunk, and that's as much as I'm willing to shrink it. So the end of the day, this stream is about showing off the hardware that we make, right? So
Take your best shot.
oh boy, didn't have any mana. Beyonce. I don't know what that spell does, and I really got to change some of those bindings for those, because I use those in accident. I meant to cast that.
Nice job, everyone. Never trust a waterfall. Who knows what's hiding back there?
Oh. Who knows what's hiding back there? All right. Wizard. Can I go into this next threshold? I think I probably can. So, Blast Wizard passive. Power attacks with wands explode on impact, dealing reduced stun and explosive damage to nearby enemies. So some radius, some AoE. And then we get bounce. Power attacks with wands bounce to nearby enemies, dealing reduced damage but retaining any elemental accumulation. Okay. And then wand mastery increases damage done with wands by 25%. That sounds really good because I do a lot of wand waving. Grimoire mastery unlock level 5 Grimoire spells to decrease the essence cost of all Grimoire spells by 10%. Thank you. I'm not even gonna think about it. I'm just gonna grab it because we already have looted a new Grimoire. So we're gonna swap over to our new Grimoire of elements. Greater elements, and now we can use these spells. Yay, that's gonna be fun. I'm excited to get new spells. And then this makes these other lesser spells on my main action bar make way more sense. So okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna buy this guy to 1. I'm gonna make this 5. That's not this, but I want that at 5. And then binding roots, companion ability. I've got my own Tanglefoot ability. I'm gonna put you at 4. No, I'm gonna put you at 4. Put you at 2. I mean, this, I'm just trying to make this make sense in my own brain, right? And then, how do I do godlike abilities? Throwables, Dream Touch, godlike ability, godlike ability. We're gonna put that guy at 6. And then 3 I can bind to something else eventually. Because I basically had like learned some of these abilities, and then this new book has those. So I want basically the most range of spells as I can get, and by having points in the other ones, they're available in my action bar. The other ones are not, I guess. Ooh. Hurts. Not actually sure what this spell does. It like makes me all icy. got a bounty.
Good fight.
Cool. I like that. Ooh, exploding barrel.
I shouldn't need to tell you that ogres are dangerous. Just look at that one.
Yeah, who's a jerk? Well, he's dead now. Unique weapons. 7 strivings plus 2. Essence potion, health potion. Very good, very good. The frost armor. Okay, sweet. Well, I now feel less compelled to actually have that other protective spell on my action bar if there's a frost version. That's totally my kind of vibe. I want that big egg. Smashing all the pots. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's amazing. Love it. Sick.
Local militia flags at the best of times, which these are not.
This game is really good, man. It's really good. It's required. Funny, I like rebound all these things like, oh, I'm gonna do this is gonna be more. I don't even care about the lower rank spells right now. It doesn't even feel like something I want to be using. I mean, maybe they cost less essence or something, but he said, I remember him saying something about hitting behind the waterfall, but I guess that base was behind the waterfall. I was like curious if there's anything down there. It doesn't look like it. Guess we can always double check. Yeah, there's nothing. Okay. We are slowly but surely making our way back to town, but obviously, in an open world game like this, we are looting and exploring as we go. We want all this stuff. Yeah, Martin's blessing. Little mushroom up on the cliff. Scoop it! Oh, this stuff is lootable. I don't need those legs to be functional. My squad can carry me home. It's okay. It appears to be town. Northern Farms. Okay, then we're not quite back to town yet. The Rise, and then Paradis. We'll keep going west. Brendan, this game is just excellent in general, but yes, like, there's a lot about the spellcasting execution that I really enjoy, and I like it a lot more now that we have these new spells that basically give us area
This elevator was a
targets on the
last
ground. I don't want to
time
waste my mana.
Envoy. We didn't realize you were in the area.
2 guards, wine, and a dead body. There's a story here.
Bon and I caught this man trying to load a crate onto the lift. Turned out he was smuggling animancy equipment.
So we've closed this lift down, as a precaution.
We threw it in the river.
We?
The point is, we didn't want anyone to reassemble it. They've got more opportunists than mushrooms out here. In the meantime, sorry, you'll have to go back to the main road.
Haven't searched him yet. We were only meant to be keeping watch, you understand? You're welcome to take a look if you think you'll find anything useful.
I'll ask you to refrain from using the lift, though.
Well, since you're the envoy, I suppose we can't stop you.
But if you bring so much as an Audra stone with you, we'll find out.
Okay, how do I use the lift? There we go. Game is beautiful. I'm actually curious. Change the setting in OBS really quick. Just turned on GP tweak. Yeah, I'm only getting like 90 FPS, but it feels really good. It feels really fluid. I mean, 90 is fine. We do have a game like DLSS 3. There's no. I actually haven't checked. I haven't gone to the NVIDIA yet to see if I could enable DLSS 4 for this game. That it may actually be a thing. And then I haven't turned on frame gen. Have the game set to epic across the board. Let's see what this looks like. No, I don't want to close the game right now. With frame gen.
What you like
oh, it feels even better. Wow.
We built a phenomenal wall.
The 140. 160. Yeah, so we're in that range. So this is like the outside of Paradise, but it's all in ruins. These are like external gates. Ooh, is that pushing? Yeah, nice. Cool. Ring of Slow Essence. Slowly reach. Oh my god. Okay. Only one ring slot. That's upsetting. But to just slowly have regen on essence of any kind is phenomenal. Oh. Andra's Grace, another ring. Slowly regenerate health while wet. That's excellent. That's excellent. I love the while wet attribute on the item. Like, that's not something I expected. Nope. Thought of my work. Oh, I'm here. Okay. I don't think I've ever been over here though. Oh, I have. This is where we walked in and died. Got it.
So they finally sent one of their bootlickers to talk. Is that it?
Bootlickers?
We will do no such thing. You should have stayed away, dog.
Oh, that was easy.
Another win. But who's counting?
Parkour!
With any luck, assassins will be as bad at hiding their tracks as they were at making sure you stay dead.
Did we jump from all the way over there? Guess so. Jesus. Oh, I got a cucumber. Why do they have a cucumber in their pocket? I guess they were happy to see me. Alright, let me disable GPU tweak because it is a bit distracting over the minimap there. Alright. I guess I need to go. Precious light. Isn't that the sign quest? I'm gonna need to sell stuff. There's just corpses everywhere.
Well, I'll be jobbed by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky. Oh my name from the lips of one so young sure takes me back. Indeed, a young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone. They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Ardra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there. Castel's Folly is the small island not far from here to the east. It's a difficult place to traverse, but those folks might be desperate enough to try. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you? The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Ardra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly, so I wish you luck.
Why the bow over the rifle? Sorry, I missed that comment earlier. I just prefer bows. I just thematically prefer bows, really. No other reason. Castel's Folly. Well, how the hell do I go there? Can I take a boat? I wish the map would be like a little bit more specific. It's like merchant. It's like, all right, but like say wand merchant. Say like, you know, a little bit more descriptive would be nice on that. But oh well, at least it tells me there's a merchant to go talk to. I guess that's on me to remember who's who.
Envoy, what can I do for you?
All the potions. Oh, it already has my common one saved. Okay.
Any injury? Wonderful. And how did it go?
Oh. I did not talk to it. I didn't even look at the poll results. I got so distracted by the game. Anyways, cool. Okay. So let me manually close the poll on YouTube. And this time around, it was overwhelmingly preferring the old overlay, which I'm not surprised about. When I set out to kind of like make this new overlay, which is this one, there was one goal: reduce negative space and increase the gameplay size. And you know, it's with the shape 16:9 resolution, this was the best I could come up with. If I had an ultra wide monitor, I feel like I could do kind of more horizontal cameras on the bottom, and make that work really well, and where there would be more gameplay real estate. And honestly, I thought this was going to be the better overlay. I did. But as soon as I like built them both out, put them into OBS, and I actually like full screened, looked at them side by side live, in like a live setting, I agree with you guys. I think this is better. Almost all the votes were for the original being better. It was like it was over 70% voted for this one. It is cool to see that some people do prefer this, right? You know, because I did put time into to making that. But I do think we're gonna stick with this overlay. But who knows? I think like I like kind of experimenting with this kind of stuff, and I'm feeling motivated to like maybe try to get a ultra wide monitor to give that a go. But that's a whole different story. Anyways.
That's unusual, but strictly speaking, not unhealthy. Anything else? No holding back now. Remember, I'm your healer. No judgments. A natural reflex of having your soul tickled by a professional, but it's perfectly healthy. I'll deliver my findings to the Adiran Embassy, and you can take it from there. Your brush with the Beyond has clearly done some harm, but I can't think of a reason not to let you go heal on your own.
I think if I get an ultra wide, I think I would love it very much. But I do think, I mean, I think I could work with my desk. I think it could work. I just have to move things around. The biggest thing I'm curious about and like concerned about, I guess I'll just, I can do this now. The biggest thing for me in my office is I've got that's my camera in a tripod, which is currently not active. And then I've got my audio interface right there on an arm. But the biggest thing is like, where does the camera go, right? Where does the teleprompter go? If it's an ultra wide, does it just get pushed over a bunch? Then the angle becomes worse, right? Like those are the things that I'm like, I don't know. Because my desk space, right? We've got the dual monitor, and then the PC is over there. But it's, I'm a little worried that an ultra wide would not be the best. for that. Not everybody has to worry about that kind of stuff, right? So the setup keeps leveling up, Ritz.
You've been a brave patient, and I'll make sure the ambassador knows it. Come by any time you need to get stitched back together. You know where to find me.
Glad to hear your soul's in one piece. Let's try and keep it that way, alright? Aye?
Well, if she thinks you're completely healthy, she clearly didn't check above the neck.
Cheeky little dwarf. All right, so I've got a side objective over there. And then before you could deliver your missive from the Emperor, mysterious assailant attacked you in the streets, blah, blah, blah. All right, now that's being tracked. So I got to get back on the main story now. Nope. I do feel obligated to try using the PG42 UQ. That's our 42-inch OLED right there. I feel obligated to try gaming with controller on that with this game. But I think I'll probably wait and just do that with Monster Hunter, because I think Monster Hunter is going to be a full controller game. This game, I am really enjoying mouse keyboard. I think I'm just going to prefer it over all mouse keyboard. I'm not even going to go start the cinematic. I'm just going to save the game here because we're going to wrap things up here in just a moment. But anyways, I appreciate you guys all voting. We have our verdict. We're going to be sticking to this overlay. You know, it was a good exercise, at least, to dabble and get opinions from you guys. But I think we're going to be sticking with this guy. Feel free to give me ideas for what to do with like the feed. If people like that, that's fine. Like the new follower, new subscribers, YouTube, and then follow his Twitch. I mean, it's neat. You thought Monster Hunter Wild with mouse and keyboard was all right. Well, I think I'll probably play that with controller either way. It probably is fine with mouse keyboard, but I think I'll probably, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't played the game yet, so time will tell. Alrighty, we are going to go ahead and do one final giveaway for this week before we wrap things up here. I was gonna do salad, but salad is auto mod. We're gonna get banned again. I almost did it again. It's gotta be pasta. It's gotta be pasta. 50 seconds to type !pasta in chat for you a chance to win a $20 wallet voucher to GamesPlanet.com. We jamming. We jamming. Friday, it's always food themed. It's always food themed keywords on Fridays. I don't know why. Fridays is like it's time to eat food. It's just how it goes. Okay? I'm really hungry right now. And I didn't work out today. I have a rowing machine, and I've been working out like almost every day trying to get strong like an ox, but it's really good cardio but also muscle exercises. It's called an ergata. And it's funny because it's like games. I'm competing, I'm racing. There's this games that are more about precision and stuff. So you have to like flow and hit targets and stuff. I find it really engaging and really enjoyable. I mean, it's fitness for someone with ADHD, right? I like there's an HDMI port on the back of the thing, and I'm like, could I stream this? Like, I don't think that would necessarily make sense for me to stream on the ROG channel because it's just a rowing machine. But like, anyways, I think that would be funny. Maybe I'll see if it works. But try an underdesk elliptical. You know, it's funny. My desk is a standing desk, and I've never once tried to raise it. Not once. I've like touched it and watched it go boop. And then like, oh, that's enough. Anyways, let's draw our winner. It is Griff_N. GRYFF_N. Griffin. Griffin. Griffin, please provide your Discord ID and make sure you're in the ROG Discord server to claim your $20 wallet voucher. All right, cool. Congrats on the prize. We send prizes out on Wednesdays, typically in the afternoon. So we will whisper you on Wednesday. Again, make sure you're in the server, and congrats on your win. Guys, that is going to do it for today. I'm going to go try to convince the wife to order pizza. I know she's going to shoot me down, but I got to try. It's my duty to try for the pizza. We'll see you next week. I do not know what Tuesday's stream is going to be. Tuesday will be the next stream. I do not know what we're going to be playing, but I do know that Friday will be Monster Hunter, and Whitson said his 5090 might be late. So he's planning to do a 5090 build on Thursday, but if it doesn't come in time, it might be Monster Hunter on Thursday too. We'll see. We'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. Peace out.